Hey everybody, welcome back to Limits Edge Machine Works. On today's episode, we're doing an LED turn signal conversion on the front of this 2022 Kawasaki Z650. I've already got it taken apart. Here's the parts and the bolts laid out. What we've done is remove the side cover and the front and interior trim, as well as the front windshield cover here. If you haven't already done so, I'd have to ask you to go ahead and subscribe, like our video, comment, share. All that good stuff really does help to grow the channel. And I guess we'll just dive right off into it. First off, we've got the original flasher here. I wanted to remove it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and get these off. Why I don't like these is that going down the road, they do this. They're just incredibly floppy and they stick way out there. We'll grab a screwdriver and we'll get those off. The way you take those off is that inside there's a Phillips head screw. You just remove. I'll show you as soon as we get it out of there. It's a little easier to explain. Even though they're rubber mounted, and you could probably go ahead and just rip one off if you wanted to, don't do that. You remove this, and then it comes out. Oh, and that. Okay, so you see down in there, that metal plate? I think we need to pop that guy out. It hit the ground, so we're good. Yeah, see that there will allow that to come out of there. And then what we've got here is the blue connector. And we'll do the same thing for the other side, but the black connector here is on the left. Really good at catching these falling connectors. Not connectors. Fasteners. Alright. Okay, so I've opened up the parts that we're going to use here. It's the new flush mount turn signal. This is the flasher relay. I know it says for Yamaha use, but it'll work for us. This is the part that's hardest for me, honestly. I looked for these connector bodies everywhere and I couldn't find them. I'll go right to the middle there, snip, snip. But that will allow me to use these to connect everything. Okay, well, I've got the turn signals prepped. Now, one important thing to consider is that the way I've done it here is by just cutting off the original connector from the turn signal and reusing it so that I have a nice weatherproof plug. I've got heat shrink, solder, weatherproof connectors. And I went ahead and put the nut on the wiring and did all this up beforehand. We'll go ahead and loom these up. I think they look better. Split loom is available in all common sizes, and it's really cheap stuff. So it's good for wiring projects. Gives you some more durability in your wiring, some wear resistance, some vibration resistance, the ability to go around the corner without shorting out immediately. And what I like to do is go to the end, near the end, secure the tape to the base wire there with a wrap, 2 wraps of electrical tape. Shove that down in there, and that gives you a way to secure the loom to the end. There you go. You can do the other end too. There's a little metal loop for each side. You want to go from the back towards the front and go back through that. And we need to slide that nut in. What I want to do is put a little Loctite on here. I know it's a plastic thread. I'm not going to go super tight, but I just don't want to be messing with it later. I think I'm going to go like a teardrop. Big side in the front, small side in the back. You could go this way, I suppose. Small side in the front. And we'll do that. Small side in the front. We're indecisive today. And it's a little bit of a reach down in there, so I'm going to grab these pliers and snug that nut up. It's just plastic, so I'm not going to go hog wild. There. No, almost there. So it's not moving. Nice and tight. We'll go ahead and plug that guy in. Where those connectors are is a little tight on that loom, but not bad. Alright, I wanted to show you something down here. This new flasher relay isn't exactly like the old one, and that's okay. It's only got 2 wires. The plug for the bike has got 3 wires, and you might think to yourself, oh goodness, I've got the wrong flasher relay. But if you look inside the old one, it only ever had a 2 wire setup anyway. So you could use a 2 or a 3, I imagine you'd be fine. And we're just going to zip tie that guy up there near where it goes. It has a mounting hole. So that's what we'll do. And I think we'll go just like that. And zip tie it in right there. Which is very close to the location of the original, just doesn't have the handy dandy little rubber pad, but I think we'll be alright. Alright, moment of truth time. Let's turn the key on. Oh. There we go. No hyper flash. And some low profile signals. So I'm going to go ahead and just park the camera over here. I think I'll do a little time lapse on the reassembly. I'll start with a little Loctite for all the bolts.